Hi there, these comments are for, I'm going to use your initials AA, and let's take a look at your email here. You say, hi, good evening. I'm wondering if you give some courses for the TOEFL ITP or anything which helps me to get 500. You can see my scores attached to this email. So the answer is yes, in a nutshell. And anybody else watching the video, the ITP is the institutional TOEFL program that ETS uses. It consists of only 3 sections: listening, grammar, and reading. All right, let's take a look at your situation here. So on your pre-test, May 14th, 2018, you got 50 on the listening, 42 on the grammar, and 36 on the reading. So in order for you to get a score of 500, you need to get 50 in each area. The post-test, you got 50 on the listening, 49 on the grammar, 43 on the reading, for a total of 473 points. Now, first of all, congratulations. My goodness. This is incredible improvements. Do you realize what you've done here? In about 2 months, you went from 427 to 473. So I don't know what you did in between that period, but keep doing it. That's my first message, is whatever you've been doing, don't stop, because it has been giving you very, very good results. Now, students, I teach in the English language program here at California State University, San Bernardino. So let me give you some perspective. And by the way, we also issue the institutional TOEFL exam in our program, right? Okay, so a student who gets a score of 473, we would place this student in level 4. A student who gets a score of 500 or higher, we will put in level 5. In between that, you're looking at about 10 weeks. So my suggestion for you is, I think that my 3-month TOEFL course is probably a pretty good fit for you. It'll give you really good practice with vocabulary, pronunciation, grammar, listening, reading, writing, and speaking. I really believe that if you practice in those 7 areas, it will help you to improve your overall score on the ITP TOEFL. Now, you may say, well, what does pronunciation or speaking have to do with anything? It really does help. Because when you're speaking and you send me speaking practice, you'll probably be making some language use errors, and I will correct those errors when you send me those speaking responses, and that will help you with your grammar. It really will, and the same thing with writing. So I'm going to recommend my 3-month TOEFL course. Focus on practicing lessons in all those 7 areas over the next 12 weeks, and that should give you enough practice to get over that 500 threshold that you're looking for. It'll help you improve your listening, you'll get better with your grammar, and you'll get better with your reading. And your reading really is what you need to work on a lot. And if you practice a lot in the vocabulary and the reading sections of my course, that will definitely help you with your reading. And now let me give you some background with reading also. There's really 5 things that you want to focus on for the next month or so to improve your reading. The first thing that you can do, which is very important, is to just take time to read for about 45 minutes every day. That's very, very important. Number 2 is to study vocabulary. You need to build your vocabulary. Number 3, you need to increase your reading speed to at least 300 words per minute. It makes it much easier for you to get through those TOEFL reading passages. You also need to take or get familiar with the TOEFL reading question types and the strategies for answering those question types. And then finally, you need to take TOEFL level reading practice tests. So if you do those 5 things, you'll definitely improve your reading over the next few months. So my course will help you with your vocabulary, it'll help you with your reading speed, it'll help you with the reading question types and the strategies for answering them. However, I don't have ITP reading practice test at my website. I don't have TOEFL level reading practice tests. I do have speed reading practice tests, which are important, but you might want to use a TOEFL book, a preparation book, to practice the reading area. All right, so those are my suggestions for you. The 3-month TOEFL course, I think, is the best fit for you based on your current score of 473 and your need to get higher than 500. All right, so be patient. It takes time. It takes a month or more for you to make the improvements that you seek. Okay?